Welcome to Undercity Chaos, you comic comers. Now sit back and enjoy the seergasm of a podcast.
Alright, you guys, welcome to Undercity Chaos and the mind of the comic. Go! I am your host, MTR, also known as Matt the Rat. And as always, it is not Renee. Today it is
TOASTY.
As well as
Billy.
And
Affleck.
dude, I don't think your mic's on.
I told you I couldn't hear it. I told you. It's Affleck.
You know
Nothing
what?
to hit?
That's the bad mic.
Yep, there we go.
Alright.
Ben Affleck in the hizzy.
Oh gosh. This week.
Talk about Boston's Dark Knight.
We're going to talk about Boston's Dark Knight. Not only that, we're going to talk about this week's brand new comics. We're also going to be talking about JLA, the JLC. The hell is that about? Power Round. Who is superior? Hawkeye or Green Arrow?
Hawkeye.
Green Arrow. Green Arrow.
Oh gosh, hold
Hawkeye
the,
wins.
Hold the hell on. And then our very last subject is the new Lobo. If you haven't seen the pictures for it, they have 4 concept ideas. They're pretty freaking interesting. So let's go ahead. Let's jump on into it.
Let's do it.
Before anything, I want to talk about I had Slater's 50-50 because of
So I smell.
Sue. Yeah, today I did my. Actually, I didn't do my 3 S's. I only did 1 S. I didn't shower. I didn't shave. So you can guess what I did. Oh, yeah. It smelled like bacon. It was freaking disgusting. I was like, there's that smell.
I hate to say this to you, but and I don't want to really paint a picture for everybody at home, but you kind of always smell like bacon.
I wish I always smelled like
No,
bacon.
you really do. You have like a bacony smell.
Are you saying like I'm greasy?
No, well, yeah, but I mean, you are greasy, but you just smell like bacon all the time.
Is this an insult or a compliment?
No, it's a compliment. It's smelling like bacon
If you
is
said
awesome.
you were a greasy Ewok, that'd be a little bit of
The
both.
greasy Ewoks.
A greasy Ewok.
That's
How
gonna be
would
the
that
name-
smell? It smell like wet dog.
That's going to be the name of my fantasy football team.
Everything anyone says that's funny. The greasy.
The greasy Ewoks. Greasy.
You should name it those damn dirty apes. I think you should name your fantasy.
Damn dirty apes.
Damn dirty apes. All right, let's go ahead. Let's get into it. So one person here apparently said that Ben Affleck would be a good Batman. Who said that? I don't know who.
I did.
Billy,
It was not
I
me.
would have to agree.
Freaking Billy. Billy's called it out. I don't know how long ago when we did our power round on who would be a good Batman. He said Ben Affleck, and sure enough, apparently DC listens to our podcast.
You're like that Long Island medium lady. That's
Yeah.
what you're like.
They listen to me, and I'm glad they listen to me. I got other great ideas. Some involve Lindsay Lohan. Just stick with me.
Gosh, no!
But just stick with me. It'll make you money.
Oh gosh,
Hey, and Renee called Merle would die, and then it happened.
did Renee? No, Renee did call Merle.
Renee's
Yeah.
been pretty on point.
No,
as
you
far
said some stuff too. You said that that what's her name would die at the end. No,
Andrea
Yeah.
of Walking Dead. No, I don't think I made. Did I make that prediction? I don't think I did. I wanted her to be dead.
Everyone wanted her.
I wanted her to be dead, but yeah.
I'm missing the obvious. Yes, but I'm glad that Ben Affleck is
really? All right. So Zack Snyder stated that Ben Affleck is the perfect role for the Caped Crusader because not only can he play as the Dark Knight and stay in the character that needs to complement our new Man of Steel, but he could also play the Playboy billionaire Bruce Wayne. So, in his defense, I'm gonna say at least the Playboy part I could imagine.
And this is the argument I made with some people. People at work were flipping out about Ben Affleck. Oh my God, how could you do this? Look, first of all, this isn't Jennifer Lopez era Ben Affleck. All right, this is the guys.
Didn't they have a name? What was their name?
Jay Loker?
Benifer, wasn't it Benifer?
It was the Benifer affair
Benifer.
or whatever it was.
But this isn't Geely Ben Affleck. This is, first of all, how hard is Kevin Smith jerking it right now that his best friend gets to be Batman?
No, he's like, I need to be on every fucking set.
Right? That guy.
They haven't talked in like 3 years.
Well, you want to know?
I don't know.
That Ben Affleck was supposed to be the director of Man of Steel before Zack Snyder.
Is that true?
And supposedly and then now there was a new interview where supposedly they asked Ben Affleck to direct the Justice League.
That would have been awesome.
This could have been.
I don't know about that. That could be why, because Ben Affleck says that he will never be in a movie that he's not directing.
Well,
but
maybe Christopher Nolan approached Ben Affleck before he approached Zack Snyder.
Now, the point I was making though was that you have a guy who's won a couple of Academy Awards now, right? He's been in some good. He was good in The Town. He was good in Argo.
The Town was awesome.
He's putting this whole town in his review mirror, but. You don't need to have backstory now. Christopher Nolan gave you all the backstory. You never need to see him as Bruce Wayne, really.
Technically, because of this movie, if he's taking on Superman, Clark and Bruce, they never need to meet.
Exactly. So just put him in the cowl. Dude, freaking Michael Keaton was good in the cowl. And it's freaking Michael freaking Keaton. It's Beetlejuice. If he can be Batman, anybody can. Ben Affleck will have no problem being Batman. So calm down, fanboys.
So
calm down.
Are you saying that Ben Affleck might be the greatest Batman ever?
I think so.
I don't think.
Wow, you're making that bold of a statement?
Nah, I don't
Listen, what do we always make fun of when we don't do it on the show? But what do we always?
I'm not the way you want to be.
Exactly. Anybody can do this. Put on a cowl and do this.
But it's a different era of Batman. It's a seasoned Batman.
Yeah, he's going to be fine.
As opposed to a new Batman.
You know
He's
what?
gonna
The
be
thing I
fine.
realized, this is not a Batman movie. It's a Superman movie.
Thank
it's like,
you.
I have to agree with him.
Imagine you saw like the greatest Batman actor, like, oh, but they got the wrong Gordon. I'm not gonna go see it now. Forget it.
You're going to go see it.
You know, if it's a Superman movie, I'll tell you this: they got a good Superman. And not only that, I mean, they casted a blonde as Lois Lane. They casted a fat black man as Perry White.
People are going to go see it,
Yeah,
no matter
nobody
what.
cared.
People are going to go see it. You'll want to see, just to see, because The Onion brought up a good point. The Onion said, listen, you're going to go see it because, let's face it, for whatever reason, whatever your motives are, you want to see Ben Affleck as Batman. Whether it's to mock it or to praise him, you're going to go see that
Another
movie.
thing I do like is that if Lex Luthor's in it, I mean, you're having could be a good story. 2 billionaires going at it.
There you go.
It's Lex Luthor and Wayne Enterprises. Don't they have beef in the comic books?
I don't know.
It's always been like a 3-way war between them, Queen Industries, and Wayne Industries.
Just to go off subject for a quick
Life
second,
support. What's up?
I went to go get some water right now in the back, and Sue is hiding, fully wrapped, perfectly, a freaking Star Wars robot chicken poster in the back.
Sue, I want that Star Wars robot chicken poster.
I want that Star Wars robot chicken poster you have in the back. With Darth Vader doing the disco. Oh, back there, I was like, oh, that's awesome.
I like Star Wars longer.
But I have to.
I believe it.
I know, right? You're way older than us.
Yeah, exactly. Sometimes I got to use that to my advantage.
I loved it more
gosh.
intimately.
But you know, I have to agree
I
with
didn't hear
everything
that.
you guys are saying. Like, honestly, he said it perfectly. It's a Superman movie.
Yeah.
Get the hell over it.
I'm less interested to see it because Superman's in it than I am to see it because Batman's in it.
All right, think about it this way. It's the first time Batman and Superman are live action on film together.
How are you
Yes.
going to miss out on that?
Exactly.
Doesn't matter who's playing them.
It
People are gonna. It doesn't matter who's playing them.
It really
doesn't. You're gonna go see
It
it.
could have been Orlando Bloom. I would have gone watch it.
Ooh, I probably wouldn't go to that one. I'm not gonna lie. If
I
it-
wouldn't be happy, but I'd go watch it.
somebody thought, I don't know why, I don't know how they compared this. I was like, dude, Ben Affleck's gonna be Batman, and he starts laughing. He's like, oh, Ben Affleck. I thought you said Rob Schneider. I was like, how do you fucking get Ben Affleck from Rob Schneider?
True story. You know who was originally casted as
Don't say
Green
Rob
Lantern?
Schneider.
As Green
Chris
Lantern?
Kattan.
Jack Black.
As what?
Yeah.
Green Lantern.
Good luck,
As
everybody.
what?
Everybody gets one.
What?
Nice.
Yeah! Giving a crowd applause. Everybody gets a Robot Chicken Star Wars poster.
Come on down and get yours. Just kidding.
I'm laugh if I give it to her.
Yeah, sorry guys. You know we could. You know what? Let's,
Yeah.
let's Let's do a giveaway for one of those robot chicken posters.
All right.
Okay, first of all, where can they reach the show? We're gonna ask.
Wants one now.
We're gonna ask a trivia question. Sorry, dude, we're using it as a giveaway.
No, Renee, Hayden can be part of the giveaway.
Hayden, you got to answer a trivia question.
All right, come over here.
You might be the only contestant. So.
All right, go ahead. We're gonna go ahead and have Hayden see if he can win. No, too late. You already got to come on. All right, go ahead. Toasty, switch with him real quick, just for a quick minute.
Yeah, just don't talk. You can be on. Just don't talk.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
I got the perfect question.
Okay, go ahead.
What is the name of Chewie's home planet?
I know this.
Fanboys! Thank you very much for this one. I knew before that, but
It's one of those things like you know,
I know.
but when you get asked
I
the
know.
question, you don't.
Oh,
you just know.
Oh. Okay, that means we're going to give you 10 seconds to come up with it. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2,
I don't know.
1. Sorry, buddy, you don't get a poster.
Boom, boom. The answer was Kish.
No!
Oh, what do you mean?
Because
no?
we're trying to give it away. You gotta.
I thought you would ask the next
okay,
question.
go ahead.
The answer was Kashyyyk.
I thought that.
Why didn't you just say
you
it?
should have said it
Say
then.
something.
I don't know.
Go
Does anybody
Dodgers.
else want to try and
I'm
win
going tonight.
a Robot
I
Chicken
might go
Star
tonight.
Wars poster?
So you're the best.
You have a random Star Wars question.
Watch, it's gonna be one I know.
Come on, dude. You know you want it. All right, we have another person coming on up. Yeah, they need the headphones, unfortunately.
I mean, they can actually hear you right now.
No, but they can't hear themselves, so they don't.
Are you ready?
All right. What? I don't know who you. I know you, but I don't know you. Know you. But we don't go out and hang out. When what's your name?
You're lucky.
I'm Josh.
Josh. Nice to
Yosh.
meet you, Josh.
All right, Yosh. I got a
Yosh.
question for you. You ready?
Yeah.
All right. What is the name of the planet Princess Leia claims the rebel base is on when she's questioned by Tarkin, Governor Tarkin? She claims it's on a planet.
Oh, it's the mystery $1 million. No.
No, that's her planet.
Is it Alderaan?
It is not. Alderaan.
Yeah, it's not Alderaan. That's what I said too.
Ultron is her actual planet.
It's her actual planet, yeah.
Which I might add, they have a Star Wars collection. It's pretty cool. It is the Star Wars Death Star, and it's fully made. And then they have a Lego Star Wars Alderaan, and it's just a whole bunch of messed up pieces.
The answer was Dantooine. Dantooine. Sounds like Tatooine, but it's not Tatooine.
All right, sorry, my friend. You tried. Thank you
What?
very much for
Wouldn't
playing.
Tatooine be technically where she's from?
No, Tatooine. She's not from Tatooine.
Technically.
Technically, she's from that.
She's not born on there. Then, if you're gonna,
She
if
came
you're gonna
from her
play
father's
that- if you're
balls.
gonna-
Her
if you're
father's
gonna
balls
play
are
that
from
game-
Tatooine.
If you're gonna play that game, she was born on Coruscant.
No, she was actually born on the ship. She was born on
No,
the
she wasn't on the ship. She was.
Yeah, she was born on the ship.
The Tantive 4.
Then she's a
God, I'm
fucking
a nerd.
child of the galaxy, okay? How do you like them apples? You don't get a fucking Star Wars poster anymore.
Yes,
You're
you
making
do.
us go this step into where Leia
Jacob,
from.
you get a Star Wars poster.
Did you
Don't
guys
worry
see
about
the?
it.
All right, hold on. Does this guy want to try and win a poster or no?
Did you see the Family Guy one?
No.
I did.
Wait, which one?
Wait,
though?
which one? Yeah, I agreed.
The last one?
Oh, it's a no. That's not. It's a trap. Which one's the last one?
Yeah, I think it was. It's a trap.
No, the
know what
first.
it's called.
Yeah. The last one's it's a trap. The first one's Blue Harvest. The second one is something Dark Side.
Yeah. You haven't seen it?
No. I
So
don't
what
like
are you gonna
Family
say?
Guy.
You're just gonna mention it? Did you see it? Oh, you didn't. Oh,
I
sorry.
like the where he meets where the Darth Stewie meets the alien from American Dad.
Oh,
Oh, he's like a colonel or something in
he's
it.
like, we out of characters already?
I do remember
And then
that.
it's like, are you building the new Death Star? It's like, yeah. Remember how the old one had a trench with a hole? It's like, yeah. Did you fix that? It's like, yeah. Now there's no trench. And he just keeps laughing. It's like, is there a hole? It's like, yeah. You should probably look into that.
No, I think the messed up thing was when the what is it that the little thing at the beginning of Empire, and it comes up and it just has a head and like messed up. I can't hear you.
Imperial probe droid. There we go.
Imperial probe droid.
Imperial probe droid.
Instead, it's
Hello.
the cripple. and he hits it, and his legs are all messed up, and he comes up, he's all, whoa, 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 whoa. And then when he goes faster, he goes, whoa, 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 whoa. It's freaking hilarious. What was his name again? I always forget his name.
Joe?
Joe. Joe crashes in is the most messed up thing because his legs were all deformed and
They
whatnot.
recasted him as a Jabba the Hutt, right?
They did.
I really don't like Family Guy. Is that okay?
No.
Yeah, not into it.
Really?
Are you a
I think
Simpsons
you would
fan?
like the Star Wars.
Yeah, I do like Simpsons. I just one flashback joke after another. I get it. I need.
Well, then will you watch the Simpsons Family Guy crossover episode?
Oh, dude, I didn't even get to see it. How did it happen yet?
No, I'm just saying, is he going to watch it?
There better not be one.
There is.
They
I already saw.
Comic-Con confirmed it.
I saw one where like the Family Guy, what's it called? The Simpsons came out on Family Guy.
Also,
When they were on trial, and they're like, it's like, is that a jury of our peers? And it was only like all the Simpsons characters.
Yes, I remember that.
They got him convicted.
I remember that. All right, you guys, let's go ahead. Let's get into this week's
Are we
brand.
going to give away one of those posters?
Dude,
No right answer.
yeah,
There's
no
too
right
many
answer.
contestants.
We can
I
put
gotta
it-
say, did you guys know
It's so hard to
that-
pick a new contestant. It's kind of a big
But we
crowd
can
right
put it
now.
out on the
All right.
interwebs.
All right, we will put it out on the internet.
Put it on Instagram.
We will put it on. Oh, geez. You just know you'll win an extra one, damn it.
No, I was just...
We'll go ahead and we'll put one or two out on our Instagram.
Did you guys know that Todd McFarlane confirmed the new Spawn movie?
Oh, is it going to be Black Spawn or White Spawn?
I don't know. He just said there's going to be... a new
Why does it
Spawn
matter, you racist bastard?
It's
Honestly,
supposed to
I
be a
don't
Black
like.
Spawn.
I don't like White Spawn.
Yeah, it's got to be a
Oh,
Black
yeah,
Spawn.
nice. Way to backpedal.
Sorry.
It's got to be the Black Spawn.
Agreed. There's just I don't know the White Spawn. Like he's not really Spawn.
But then you also have to like go into
It's kind of like the
everything
Eddie
else.
Brock Venom, you
like
know?
why it's white.
Agreed. Thank you very much. There's a difference between the Eddie Brock Venom and the Flash Thompson Venom.
You were always
Speaking
going
of
to love
Venom,
Eddie
Marvel
Brock
canceled
more.
Venom.
Yeah, agreed.
Marvel
Always.
canceled Venom?
Yeah,
No.
Did they?
it
No.
ends on like 47 or something.
Sounds like a personal problem to me, Marvel. Hey, but at least they don't have to bring another title back.
Exactly. Like the new 52.
No, they're just gonna. Did Sue say that at the same exact time you did right now?
What did you say?
You or a soda.
You or a Coke?
Buy
A
yourself
Coke
Coke.
Zero.
Why are
Apparently.
they canceling the villain's titles?
Put it
I
on
mean,
my tab.
I was already sad they canceled Deathstroke.
No, he's not a villain though. He's technically a hero in this one. All right, you guys, we're gonna go ahead. Ben Affleck, yay or nay? Yay.
Yay.
Give him a shot, America. Give him a shot. Remember when we loved this guy?
No.
Goodwill Hunting?
As they said...
Not Mallrats.
right,
What
think
is it?
about it.
Chasing Amy? Come on.
Give him a
Wait,
shot.
do you remember Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back?
He
What
was
about it?
awesome in that.
But when they're talking, it's like, they'll probably cast Ben Affleck.
Oh yeah.
And he's like, but he was the
Was
bomb
it
in Phantoms.
messed up that they were like, well, if he's gonna be Ben Affleck, if he's gonna be Batman, then I guess Matt Damon's gonna be Robin.
Exactly.
All right, you guys. All right, let's finally jump into
Hayden
this
has a
week.
comment.
All right, go for it, Hayden.
Ben Affleck is Batman. I'm sorry, but I cannot.
You don't like any movie?
No,
though. It doesn't count.
No, this is the reason why. Because I'm not gonna see Batman. I'm gonna see Ben Affleck in a Batman costume.
Are you going to ask for your
Wrong.
dollar back from
Batman.
the Dollar Theater?
No, huh?
Are you going to ask for your dollar back from the Dollar Theater?
I have never done that, but sometimes I wanted to. And that's only on Tuesdays. It's only on Tuesdays.
Which is today, so
are you
you
gonna-
can go and see it.
Are you going
You're
to ask
good
for
to
your
go.
$2 back?
For the 3D.
Oh, shut up and give the microphone back. All right, you
The
guys.
3D movies are for.
All right. Unfortunately, I am the only one that is able to do this week's brand new comics. I'm already doing it, you guys. This week, you're a jerk. A+X Adventures of Super. Now I'm just thinking of that comment after he said that. All-Star Western, American Vampire Anthology, Aquaman, Astonishing X-Men, Avengers Arena, Batman Incorporated Special number 1, Batman, Superman number 3, Batman the Dark Knight, Captain America, Captain Marvel, Captain Midnight, Catwoman, Deadpool, Doctor Who's Prisoners of Time, FF, Flash, Futurama Comics, Gambit, Godzilla Rulers of the Earth, Green Team, Injustice Gods Among Us, Itty Bitty Hellboy, that's a number 1, you guys might want to get it, Journey into Mystery, Judge Dredd Classics, Justice League, Lafreze, sorry you guys, probably said that wrong, it might be Lafreze, I don't know, Lazarus, Mass Effect, Foundation, Massive, Mind MGMT, mind the gap. My Little Pony's friendship is magic. Oh gosh, New Avengers, Red Lanterns, regular show, Scarlet Spider, Secret Avengers, Sex, Star Wars Legacy #2, Superman, Talon, Teen Titans, Thanos Rising, Thor, God of Thunder, Tom Storm and the Planet of Pearls, Ultimate Comics Spider-Man, Uncanny Avengers, Uncanny X-Men, Unwritten, Wake 1 Director's Cut, Wolverine and X-Men, Wolverine Max, and Young Avengers. And this concludes this week's brand new comics. Dude, I barely pulled that off right now. I'm not going to lie. I literally ran it down to like the last 5 seconds of the music.
Let me go ahead and read that.
That kind of scared me.
Can't wait for Dark Knight.
I'm just glad that Mario keeps hitting his mic, so it keeps cutting him out.
So, did you know that Ben Affleck technically played Superman?
What?
He played the guy, the guy that played Superman, like in the old TV show?
Yes.
They made a movie about that guy.
Yes, that's right.
And Ben Affleck
George
played
Reeves.
him, and he was in the Superman suit most of the time.
George Reeves, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Ben Affleck was also in Dazed and Confused, which was
this is
kind of
the
what
most-
I was feeling when I first heard that he was going to be Batman.
And
That movie, it's a Hollywood Land, right?
I have no idea what
Oh
it's called.
yeah, it's a movie about making Superman, right?
Yeah.
The Superman
I remember
TV
that.
show.
Yeah, he's right.
I believe Jacob
it?
just said that.
That's it.
Yeah, but I'm confirming it. Okay.
No, he pretty much already confirmed
You know
it.
what? You better chickadee check yourself before you riggedy wreck
All right,
yourself.
think about it this way. Heath Ledger, nobody wanted him as Joker. Great Joker.
Oh, that stupid kid from 10 Things I Hate About You.
And
he's going to be the
Knight's
Joker.
Tale.
And now everybody's like,
Hey, I
oh my
really
God,
liked him
he's
in A
like,
Knight's
yes.
Tale.
And then
I really liked him.
Not nobody-
nobody
Except for
wanted
10
Robert
Things
Downey Jr. as Iron Man. Everybody doesn't
Give
want him
him
to
a
lead.
chance, America. Give him a chance.
But no, George Clooney and Val Kilmer. That's a no.
Hey, dude, I liked Val Kilmer. as
Nobody
Batman.
wanted-
No, I didn't like
Val
Val Kilmer.
Kilmer's the line. That's where the split started happening.
Nobody wanted George Bush Jr. as president.
But we voted America and we got it.
Look what happened. Look how great that turned out for everybody.
I gotta. To George W. Bush, I salute you with this.
What?
One big pile of shit.
That's what I give
I
to
called
you.
him George Bush Jr. I'm getting old.
George
I'm turning into my
He is
mom.
Junior, isn't he?
The Twitter.
Yeah.
He's George. No, he's George W. Because George Senior is
It's George H. W.
H.W.
Herbert Walker, right?
Herbert Walker. Yeah.
Whatever. All right, you guys.
I've lived
So
through two Bush administrations.
we have the Trinity War happening. Everybody knows about it. If you don't,
Yeah, the Father's taking on the Son.
and the Holy Spirit.
And then the Holy Spirit's coming in out of left field.
They're fighting each other. It's red versus gray. I'm sorry, blue versus gray.
Who's winning? Who's winning the Trinity War?
Actually, it's not really a war.
It's just a big clusterfuck of things.
Yeah, basically.
But there's one page I really liked on the last issue.
The war happened in one, and it ended like 5 pages later.
Who won?
No one. Dr. Light died.
Who's Dr. Light?
There's someone no one really cares about, apparently. They even went to heaven to try and bring him back, and they were like, nah, just leave him here. He's happy.
Does anybody watch Breaking Bad?
Wow, dude, are you about to get into this right now? What? I don't... Oh, my gosh. What? It's a meth lab.
No, that's Milton's lab with Breaking Bad equipment.
Anyways, back on the subject. So Trinity War is now on 5, and it will end at 6. But what they're saying is Jeff Lemire decided to come out already and say, hey, guess what?
I'm gay.
It's not going to be Justice League of America anymore. Because guess what? The Justice League is already taking care of America. So where are they going to go to? The great place of a hockey ring and maple syrup.
Where nothing goes wrong, though.
Exactly, thank you. Where no tragedy has ever happened, other than a couple of whales getting stuck underneath the ice.
People get lost in the ice, I
Did they
think.
make a movie about that?
Yeah, they did.
It was like Big Miracle? Or
Yeah,
something like
it's the only thing that had to do with Canada, and everyone's like, that's a significant thing in history. You guys.
Do they write when they win games? Or
Yeah,
lose games?
they did in
No, they
Vancouver.
politely shake the opposite opponent's hand. They say, "Good job, eh?" and they walk away.
Oh, eh?
No, who was it? Vancouver when they got knocked out of the finals a couple years ago. They rided it up there.
Okay, if anybody read the last issue, there was one part I was really excited about. And I gotta squeeze this in here.
Batman died.
Hold on.
No. Come here. You want to hear this?
But I'm gonna buy it.
There was a part where what's his face touched the skull. Was it Shazam?
And he turns into Black Adam.
So that's
No, the best part was like he has like visions of like heroes all over the place, and
Yes.
one of the visions was Jay Garrick, Hawkgirl, and Dr. Fate.
Oh yeah, and then it touches
regular. Like Earth,
Dead
like
Man.
Earth Prime.
No,
Yeah.
Earth 2 heroes.
Earth 2.
You know what? I wouldn't know because I don't read Earth 2. So
But
apparently he reached into different universes.
Yeah,
as well.
because he's like he was hurting Dr. Fate's head, and like Jay Garrick and Hawkgirl were there trying to save him.
That is a trip, dude. I wouldn't have even
So
recognized
that's
that.
Pretty
that was one of the crazy. And even though it was only like one corner of one page, that made like the whole book like giddy for me.
Yeah, they're honestly the last one was it was really good. They finally announced what Pandora's box really is, and I'm not going to ruin it for you because you are reading it. But let's just say, as much waiting as I've been doing this whole time, the issue 6 will pay off. I feel like it is. They're getting it all together. Like, all right, dude, this is
And I think we all know who's coming as far as the villains. They've already announced it a million times.
Forever Evil.
No, you know who else is coming?
Who?
The Crime Syndicate.
Who's that?
The villains, heroes from like Earth 3, or I think.
Oh gosh, they're
wait,
going
really?
that far out.
You know Ultraman, Owlman.
Oh no! Don't get them.
Yeah, I agree. I don't want it. Take it back. Like what I said when I was eating with Renee at a.
But it'll be a good
Slater's 50-50.
It'll be a good Lex Luthor will be trying to fight the good fight.
Why do you always have to say something to like bug the crap out of me?
What would Joker be like over there?
What
He's a jester.
Why does DC always have to do stuff that bug the crap out of you, and then you still go crawling back to them every time they do something else?
I know, you're like
It's
a battered
Have
girlfriend.
you ever? Yeah, haven't you ever seen Balls of Fury? when he goes, you go to that $2 hooker and she insults you and makes fun of you and makes fun of your penis size, but you keep going because she's the only one you could afford. That's basically me and DC apparently.
Yeah, they're the only people who I know who have like $2.99 comics.
I do gotta say though, the Trinity War is a much better read than Age of Ultron.
You know what?
I have to agree with you
Ultron is
110%.
I heard Age of Ultron started off good, but then declined.
It did
Yeah.
right until the time travel came in.
Until like issue. No,
3,
even then it
3
was
or
alright.
4.
Until they time traveled the third time, I was like pissed off.
And I haven't heard anything, but I heard that I was actually at this party this weekend, and I met some metalhead guy with a Slayer shirt, and I was so surprised out of nowhere. He's like, "Yo, bro, you read comics?" And I was like, "What?"
He just randomly called you out.
Yeah, I
You
was.
part of a podcast called Undercity Chaos.
He was just like,
Why,
he's like,
yes,
"Did you
yes,
pick up
I
the
am."
new Superior Spider-Man? It was so good." And like, he started talking off the yin yang. I was surprised, but I heard good things about Infinity from Marvel.
It's pretty good.
Well,
I heard that it sold out in a lot of places.
everything is coming down to the Justice League of Canada. And Jeff Lemire did say that there was a point where he did want to make the headquarters a hockey rink.
Nice.
I probably would have liked that. I'm
Like
not
the
gonna
Mighty
lie.
Ducks animated movie.
Ooh, the TV show?
Well, it was a TV show, and then it was also like an actual.
Dude,
movie.
remember when they had the gold mask? That TV show is bad, dude.
That's why I like the Ducks. That was
That's the
whole
only reason why. I have to agree. That's the only reason why I'd
Can
watch
anyone
hockey. I'd watch
withstand all that cold? Who's in the Justice League of America? I started remembering the
Well,
roster.
see, there's I don't know. It's a huge cluster.
There's not a lot of Americans in it, anyways.
Well, what happened to the? Oh wait, I'm thinking of Marvel. Never mind. It was like Flight Omega or something.
Oh, Flight Omega. That's DC. They said it's gonna kind of be like Flight Omega. No, is it Flight Omega or Flight Alpha?
One of them's Canadian.
Yeah, one of them. You're right. You are right. One of them's Canadian. They're saying that it's basically going to be like that, but not to the extreme degree. It's just kind of like, obviously, since the JLA does have to relocate, because, like they already said, dude, Justice League already protects America, and they straight up say in the thing that hey, we were here to freaking basically stop you guys. They address it in the new one. So from there, that's when you find the conflict. So, I mean, I think it might be kind of cool. I hate that they're going back to number 1. I wish they would just make it Justice League of America number, what would it be, like 8? So then, or like Justice League of America, and then it has the stamp Canada, and then it says number 8. But
Do I get to keep my Justice League going?
you get to keep Justice League is fine. Justice League Dark is not changing. It's only Justice League of America.
You know when they had like all the flags for the JLA #1?
Yeah.
Do they have a Canadian flag one? 'Cause I would have.
They do.
That's
They're
the one
gonna have a
that's the one they
Canadian flag.
teased the poster with.
So here's the other thing is now because of that, does that mean Vibe is not going to go? Because I've never heard of any Mexicans in Canada. Looking at
Puerto
Mario
Rican.
for this. He's Puerto Rican? I don't like to believe he's Puerto
Original
He is
guy's
Puerto
Mexican,
Rican.
but they changed him for the New 52 to make him Puerto Rican.
Dude, they made
Why?
Booster
Puerto
Rican. Wait,
Rican
you
is
just
the
said
more
he was
accepted.
originally Puerto Rican and now
No,
he's
he's
Puerto Rican.
originally Mexican, but in the New 52 they made him Puerto Rican.
Oh, he's Puerto Rican. I can drop that title.
You know, you can play pretend. Like, I pretend Booster Gold's still American from Metropolis, but in the New 52 they changed him to Canadian.
Yeah.
And that kind of hurt me.
And
I
you
was
know
like,
what?
in my head, he was always going to be that Metropolis jerk.
Yeah, in my head, Vibe is definitely not. I don't even hear any, like, does he speak in freaking, is that Portuguese?
Yeah, Puerto Ricans speak Portuguese. They speak Spanish, Fulio.
I was going to say, wait,
Brazil-
'cause he was
Brazil
speaking-
speaks Portuguese.
Wait, who else speaks Portuguese then?
The
Portugal?
Portuguese?
It's just
the Portuguese.
But wait, what did you just say?
The Portuguese?
The Portuguese?
Oh, that's a actual slang term. But your Portuguese will speak it, you speak it, and your Brazilians.
They sprack in the Spanish?
They speak in the Portuguese.
No, oh gosh, never mind. I'm going to have my nose in the mic right now.
I know, I'm bored too.
No.
No, Justice League of
You're
Canada.
a jerk. That totally wasn't saying that at all. So Justice League Canada, yeah or nay?
I'm over it. I'm over talking about it.
Is it
Jeff Lemire is doing
or
it.
Lemire? How do you pronounce it?
I say Lemire.
I say Lemire too, but I
also
hear people
say
say
Lemire.
Lemire. But anyways, I have
it's-
faith in him.
If it's Jeff Lemire, I'll give it a shot.
All right, let's go ahead. Let's get into a quick commercial.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you've heard about it in stories. You've heard about it on the podcast. Undercity Comics in Whittier. We are located at 11219 First Avenue, Whittier, California. Come on down and check out all the comics. DC, got it. Marvel, got it. IDW, got it. Dark Horse, got it. Kaboom, we don't give a shit. We got that too. All your comics are down here waiting to be read. They're wrapped in plastic. We're not some hack, second-rate comic book shop that just leaves their stuff in piles around the house like it's your best friend's apartment. That place is disgusting. Everything is wrapped, beautiful, ready to be pulled off the shelf, purchased, and read. You want to read it here? We don't care. Pull up a chair. You want to come in and bring your greasy food and put that all over your own comic books? That's fine. Just don't put it on ours. We've got toys. We've got games. We've got beverages. We've got pennies. Feed the penny monster at Undercity Comics. Why are you still listening to me? Get in your car and drive down here now. You throwing the boyfriend?
Thank you very much. Wow, dude, that totally got recorded.
What?
Is the
Billy.
one with the boyfriend?
Billy's showing me a picture of his date.
His date that apparently has a boyfriend.
Yeah.
They're just hanging out. They're just friends.
Watch,
Is that what they call
watch
it?
the boyfriend go here all the time.
Does the
Right?
boyfriend shop? What is it? He's probably a geeks guy.
No, they're from Costa Mesa.
Oh, they don't read comic books. They sit out in their
Damn,
lawn.
dude, you're dating a Costa Mesa chick?
Hey, I'm not. I will reserve my OC girls comments. for
Your
later.
family's going to be so mad at you because they're going to be like, "You're not even successful. How are you pulling this off?"
Are you,
How dare you get with this potato? What does that mean? She's brown on the outside, white on the inside.
Oh, that girl was not a potato. That girl was.
there'll be some brown on the inside.
Whoa! Whoa! Let's
right.
not get misogynist with it.
You quoted Austin Powers earlier with the damn dirty apes. Well, you remember Goldmember where the clone asked Beyonce, "Oh, would you like, or do you have a clone in you?" She's like, "No."
No, would you like
to-"
one?
Some things are going wrong already. She's like, "You like metal?" It's like, "I love metal." It's like,
And then-
"What's your favorite Slipknot song?" I was like,
Nah, that's new metal, sweetie.
"Yeah, I
That's
wanted to get a
big
Q-tip
difference.
and like." Put it in
And then
my ear
Billy
and be
was like, "You like chorizo?"
Kick it as a chorizo.
I'm not on board
Let's get
with
into
this
our very last.
misogyny.
Right, let's get into our. Actually, no, we didn't do our power round.
Let's do it.
Power round. Who is a superior?
Archer.
I can't say archer. I'm just gonna have to say hero because they're not a superhero. Green Arrow almost said Lantern or Hawkeye. Go ahead, have at it, you guys. I think I will be the final word.
I go with Green Arrow.
Why?
Because he learned all of his skills on his own, on an island, with little scraps from wherever he could find.
Yeah, but he also has a beard. And I don't trust anybody with a beard. You hear what happened to Merlin? Bad things.
He shaved it.
The beard's gone.
Yeah, his beard's
Now it's gone.
Oh, we're talking about the old pre-New 52 Green Arrow?
We're
This guy's
talking about all Green Arrow all together.
Oh, dude. Who hit Superman with a kryptonite arrow with one arm?
bam.
Oh, Green Arrow did.
I thought
That's
Hawkeye
right.
did. Isn't Superman part of the Marvel universe?
Oh.
Sorry, I had to say
Go fuck yourself.
it. Basically.
Yeah, he's taken. There's one issue where Deathstroke took down the entire Justice League, and Green Arrow had to save the day.
Yeah, but there's
He's
also
stuck on the
there's
arrow-
also an issue of Hawkeye that has a dog in it, Pizza Dog. That's fucking awesome.
I'd say as a comic, I'd much rather read Hawkeye. I think the run that Hawkeye has right now, as a comic, is worth picking up and reading. So I will say, as far as comics are concerned, I'm much more interested in reading Hawkeye than
I'd rather read Green Arrow any day.
Well,
He's
I
had-
would agree with you on that part, but only because they had Jeff Lemire pick it up like after the
Yes.
title to run to the ground.
after Nascenti dropped it,
Yeah.
and so did Dan
But if you
Jurgens.
pick it up where Lemire started writing, you would like it.
That was issue 17 where they picked it up, and it was amazing. The art by Andres Sorrentino.
Is that
amazing.
did he fight Vertigo? Count Vertigo in the Jeff
He's
Lemire
still
run?
in it right
Yes, he fought
Is
him
he?
to Jeff Lemire. Like that arc just ended, and now it's gonna go into Villains Month with Count Vertigo. That's another thing I really like about Green Arrow. He has great villains.
Who's Hawkman's villains? Hawkeye, I mean.
The Russians, bro.
That's it.
He's part of the Avengers. Anybody the Avengers are fight, he'll fight.
That's it. You're not really convincing me at all, dude.
I'm just telling you, as a comic, Matt Fraction, David Aja.
Who would you rather see on the big screen? We've seen Hawkeye. And Green Arrow's on Arrow, so
I've always found any of the bow and arrow guys to be boring. I'm surprised I like Hawkeye.
I have to agree with him on that. Because you know what, I don't know, there's just something about it that
Thanks to Sue, I like Hawkeye, but other than that, I had no interest in him.
All right, guys, last 30 seconds. Who is superior is so far still 2-2. I don't see an edge.
He takes
Give
down.
me he takes down Superman. I have to agree. What has Hawkeye done? It's got to be something big.
He's
Did he-
taken down Superman. He's taken down Deathstroke, and he's taken down Count Vertigo. And that's the thing. I don't think Hawkeye could survive Count Vertigo.
Pizza Dog.
Unfortunately, I do believe I am going to have to give it to our friend Billy.
Oh, big surprise. You went with a DC character.
Dude, he just had the better argument. He
Big
took on,
surprise.
Took on Superman.
Big surprise.
He took on Superman with one arm.
No, he didn't take him on. He shot an arrow at him from across the street while Batman was beating the shit out of him with a suit. That's what happened.
That's funny. Let's get into it. All right. Thank you very much for that. We have one last commercial. Hey, dude, this is your commercial, so I'd shut up.
Hey, kids, 20th Century Man here. And if you're enjoying this podcast, and let's be honest, how can you be? Listen, come on over to the Superiority Complex, all right? I don't act like this all the time. Sometimes I'm a normal human being, and you can hear me interviewing great people about great topics. Yeah. I had Matt Bogarine, is that his name? Matt the Rat. I had him on the other day, mostly because I couldn't get anybody else. But hey, he's a trooper and he showed up. But that's just the type of guest that I have every week. We talk about geeky things. We talk about movies. We talk about comics. We talk about music. We talk about TV shows. We talk about anything and everything. So come on over to the Superiority Complex. You can find us on Facebook at facebook.com/Soup Complex, SOUP Complex. Follow us on Twitter at Soup Complex, or go on over to the show page at www.superioritycomplex.podbean.com. Come on out, all you comic comers. Yeah, you know.
please
All
tell me
right,
they're
thank you
older
very
than
much,
18.
Mario, for
They're
that
18-ish.
commercial. So we went ahead. We checked out Lobo. They released the new Lobo. The ideas that they're going to have behind it. There are 4 different Lobos. There's one kind of Very straightforward Lobo, not anything gnarly, buff, or anything.
Lobo.
They have another one that has Logo with his typical cigar in his mouth, but he's yoked out. He has this giant hook.
Nice.
It's freaking
Like
ridiculous.
Injustice Lobo?
Yes.
Kind of like that, yeah.
Then they have skinny Lobo.
That's not work.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people are thinking. They say
I think
no.
New 52 needs a better take on Lobo than they did earlier.
But you know what I'm thinking with that skinny Lobo? Maybe Earth 2? Possibly. Maybe even Lobo could be a good guy. Maybe he could replace... Is there a Superman or anything over there in
How
Earth
about
2?
they make him like a sumo size?
The Earth 2, they have, I think Green Lantern's probably the strongest guy there, but he like...
So then maybe they could bring in Lobo, and Lobo could be their Superman.
I wish they'd be tied between Green Lantern and Fury. Fury being Wonder Woman's daughter.
Nick Fury's Wonder Woman's daughter.
And you know what? Spoiler alert, even though they already spoiled it for Earth Prime, that,
Oh, I still hear.
Okay.
You just take off the headphones.
if-
I can't hear him anymore. Oh, he's talking.
If you know the
right
idea
next to me.
between for what's it called for Forever Evil is that all the superheroes are defeated and that the villains take over. Yeah, well, the same thing's gonna happen in Earth 2.
No.
Batman's gonna have to take on everybody by himself. Yeah, Earth 2 is gonna be just Batman. What the hell?
Injustice.
Oh, Injustice.
I knew that without having to
Yeah,
look at it.
the thing about Earth 2 is that Batman's gonna have to take on all the villains by himself.
In Earth 2?
Yeah.
All right, enough with that crap. Turn it off. Kill it.
Nobody?
What were we talking about? Lobo, but yes, if
Then
you guys...
they had another one that's very
Lobo.
almost Prince of Persia.
Oh,
kind of
yeah.
Lobo. Very skinny, lean.
Got like a
mean.
nice lean.
Did you guys read Lobo in the New 52?
I didn't.
It
He was with Superman at one point, correct?
But they're saying, if you read the article, it's going to be a different Lobo than we've seen in the New 52.
Thank God. That sucked.
He was in
Oh,
Batman
was he?
Beyond for a
No,
little.
he was in what's it called? He was
See, I read your articles. That you
he was
send.
in the Rob Liefeld Deathstroke. But it was right after Kyle Higgins left.
So
and Rob-
Deathstroke isn't working for Cobra Commander anymore?
And another pop, it starts raining blood on the whole thing.
I thought that was pretty funny. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I thought that was pretty funny.
Deathstroke. I loved him, but Rob Liefeld drove him to the ground, and Justin Jordan did a good job. But you can't save something after Rob Liefeld touches it.
So I'm actually, I would like, I might pick up the Lobo run. It seems pretty interesting.
Lobo.
First, you wanna? Never mind.
I think thank
You
you,
only live once. That's the motto. Maybe Lobo.
thank you for taking Rob Liefeld's Lobo and throwing it into trash where it belongs.
I heard extremely bad things about that. But hey, you know what? This new Lobo, check out the drawings here, man. You will honestly trip the hell out. So, at least 3 of them are really good. That skinny Lobo, kind of questionable. That's all I got to say for that one.
What is the name of my fantasy football team? It was either going to be the Skinny Lobos or the
Jeez.
Greasy Ewoks.
The greasy Ewoks. All right, guys. Very last thing, of course, we always conclude our show with some comics that you should read.
Oh,
News.
God. I got some recommendations for you
Dude,
guys.
honestly, damn it, what is it? It's not Batman Beyond Universe #1. Freaking good. It actually, the front half of it is nothing of the Batman story. Then the second half is the Justice League Beyond.
It's a Kyle Higgins, right?
It is written by Kyle
I trust
Higgins.
that. I trust
The
that.
Justice League Beyond is the same writers as the original Batman Beyond series.
No. Justice League. It's a Batman Beyond universe.
No, I know. They took the Justice League Beyond story.
Oh,
the second half,
yeah, and they took
replaced
it into that. Yeah, so apparently something happens to Superman, kind of like that happens now. He starts to get like way too powerful, and like his heat vision's randomly going off and stuff. And they're like, "You just need to stop." So Superman actually takes away all of his power. So he is no longer Superman anymore, and he's like the chief for a fire station. And when a fire breaks out, he's got to go in, and it's this ridiculous fire, and you don't know if he's going to survive or not because now he's human. So if he dies, that's it. Game freaking over. So I thought that was pretty interesting, as well as the new Walking Dead was freaking awesome. I need you guys to jump on the Walking Dead because it's going to be fucking epic, man. It's going to be freaking ridiculous. I kid you not. So go ahead, jump onto those two. I highly suggest them. And of course, Batman was very great.
I picked up 8 comics yesterday, and I am very happy to say only one of them sucked.
I want to talk about the sucky one.
Red Hood.
Oh yeah, Red Hood. I forgot about that.
That was the sucky one for me.
Yeah, Red Hood's horrible.
That was the only one I picked up that I must say I didn't like.
Although I did like the cover.
Well, it was
The
great.
cover was awesome.
Yes, I'm James Tynion. I've always liked him in the backup stories from Batman and Detective, so I was excited.
And
But
he's actually writing for Talent. So
yeah, and I heard he's doing a good job on Talent, so I don't know. Does he have too much of a workload that he's kind of putting this one on like his D list?
I don't know. It sounds pretty bad. What did you read, Mario?
I started at Scott Snyder's American Vampire, co-written with Stephen King.
Yes, how was that? That was the first
Really
book.
good. Worth checking out. Susan recommended it to me. Book 1 was great. I'm going to take home book 2 with me today.
I would recommend Judge Dredd. Was amazing.
That's IDW, correct?
IDW, and it left off on a great cliffhanger where he meets those redneck religious freaks from the Cursed Earth. And the other one I really recommend, and I'm not sure why I'm recommending a kid's book for once.
Little Gotham?
No, the IDW's Ninja Turtles animated series. It is surprisingly.
But you got the New Adventures.
No, it's this. This is based off the what's called the Nickelodeon show.
Oh.
But it is surprisingly good. It's really funny, but it doesn't cut back on the action. And they're contained stories. They're great. And the other one, the one that really knocks it out of the ballpark, every month I'm gonna see if I can try to get you guys into it. Is Batwoman, and this last week's was amazing.
She's
Real
a lesbian,
quick.
right?
Yes.
She's what?
Yes.
Lesbian.
Yes.
Yes, but you know what I like about it is that it actually makes sense. Not like Alan Scott being gay, but no real difference was made.
Real quick. What does IDW stand for?
No idea.
Does anybody know?
Independent. I think it stands for Independent Dog Walkers.
Shut up. Gosh. You always have to make some smart ass comment. But you know what? Coming from the person that did read Star Wars.
Star Wars.
I thought it was freaking.
Idea.
I thought it was. Oh, what is it?
Idea, design, works.
I don't like it. Star Wars. I know he's just leaving you hanging. I thought it was funny that they're like, all right, well, why don't you just go on the intercom and fake being a stormtrooper? He's like, trust me, we've tried it before.
It doesn't work.
I thought it was freaking
Who was this
hilarious.
from?
That Star Wars series is really good.
This is in the new Star Wars
series.
series. And when the Star Wars comes out, I will be glad to pick it up. Toasty, do you have anything to recommend for the listeners?
Superior Spider-Man for sure.
Oh, you're still
Clap,
on that.
clap, clap.
I don't know who's better, Scott Snyder or Dan Slott. I really don't.
Yes.
I'd have to.
Yes.
If I were to say, I'd have to say Dan Slott. Do you want to know why I would say Dan Slott?
Whoa, what's going on here?
He knows how to end a story.
No, that's kind of messed up. I've actually loved every single time Scott Snyder has ended anything. Honestly, the only reason I say Dan Slott is because Dan Slott, how long has he been on Spider-Man? Since what? 300, but 400 at
about
least.
400.
So that's 300 titles. Obviously, he's been doing something right. And on not only that, reinvented Spider-Man and still having people come to him. Unlike what we're doing with Batman, they're kind of reinventing Batman, but they're really just touching up on the things that they needed to fix on the way with going up the ladder. And Scott Snyder has, I don't know how far they're into American Vampire. I think it's maybe book 5 right now?
I think it's book 5, and Sue said it's coming off of hiatus in November. So
Can I look at that pull list right now? I think I
course,
forgot
man.
one comic.
Oh, dude, no. Leave it be. This
Is it The Wake coming out tomorrow?
The Wake is the Wake director's cut.
So no new Wake.
No new Wake. Well, thank you guys for listening to Oh, wait, that's the wrong one. Undercity Chaos. In the mind of the comic comer. Go! I'm your host, MTR, also known as Matt the Rat. And not as always.
Toasty.
And
Billy.
as always.
Billy.
Pizza Dog.
Hey, dude, Pizza Dog's pretty badass.
Exactly.
Remember, you guys, we are giving away free robot chicken posters.
We didn't even tell. You didn't come up with a trivia contest.
Oh no, dude! It'll be on Instagram, so watch out for the Instagram. That's when you'll be able to find the rules and everything. It'll be right underneath the
Okay,
poster.
stay brown.
Make sure to follow us on Instagram. That is RATTHAUSPRODUCTIONS. As well as Facebook.com/House and at Twitter. That is capital RATT, capital HAUS. Stay classy, San Diego.